Hey everybody, Matt and
Danielle.
back with you. Hope you're okay. Under a very, very busy Tower Bridge behind us, but we are very much in the way of everybody. But we're not here to show you Tower Bridge. We're here for another Doctor Who location guide, and we're going back to 1984, Peter Davison's era, Resurrection of the Daleks. Because just behind us is Danny. Keep going round. Is Shad Thames, which was back then old abandoned warehouses and mills. So filming then was quite easy. Now it's chock-a-block, but we will see what we can film. It's going to be impossible to match up shots, but we'll show you what it looks like today. See if we can find one or two at least. Onwards.
Yes.
There's people. Let's do this. Resurrection of the Daleks from 1984 is a much darker, more violent and morally complex story than a typical classic Doctor Who adventure. This story is often remembered for how bleak and adult it feels. The Fifth Doctor is pushed to his limits. He's forced to confront whether he has the right to commit genocide by wiping out the Daleks. It's also unusually brutal for the era. Many on-screen deaths, including civilians and soldiers, with little sense of triumph. The Doctor's companion, Tegan Jovanka, ultimately leaves because she can't cope with the death and destruction anymore. The Fifth Doctor is portrayed as more vulnerable and human than some other incarnations. He hesitates at a crucial moment when given the chance to destroy the Daleks, and this indecision is central to the story's message. Ultimately, Resurrection of the Daleks isn't really about defeating the Daleks. It's about what fighting them costs. It strips away the usual fun adventure tone and replaces it with moral exhaustion, emotional fallout, and the uncomfortable idea that even the Doctor might not have the right answer. The location filming was filmed in 1983 here at Shad Thames, a historic riverside street and warehouse district in Bermondsey, London, that served as the largest Victorian warehouse complex storing tea, coffee and spices. Renowned for its iconic high-level iron bridges, it was then transformed in the 80s and 90s from a derelict industrial area into a fashionable residential area. It was originally a bustling part of the Pool of London, and its warehouses were connected by overhead bridges used to transport spices, grains and commodities around Butler's Wharf. Following the decline of dock activity and the closure of the warehouses in the early 1970s, it underwent significant regeneration led by Sir Terence Conran in the 1980s. And it's now a sought-after area of luxury warehouse apartments, restaurants, cafes, shops, but still has its iconic cobbled streets. So obviously you get, as it is in 1984, the obviousness of these bridges across which went from mill to mill, and it's all very, very different to what it looked like over 40 years ago. But yeah, it is great that they're still there. We have very little signals. Unfortunately, I can't look ahead, pinpoint everything, but I know we're on this street, and I know we then have to go onto the front, onto the pier, where Tegan is escaping from the policeman, and where the TARDIS lands. See if we can find that as well. But yeah, not as busy as it was. Where did we go yesterday? Westminster. It's still quite busy. Right, so from memory, I think the TARDIS lands there. That possibly, well, there's a white box there. I'm not really sure whether there's any mention of Doctor Who today. Obviously, it's a memorable location. We'll go and look there in a minute. We'll keep going down for now. Yeah, all very exciting. One very famous scene, Dan is here, don't worry, she's still with us, is a Dalek pushed out of that window there and smashes onto the floor and blows up.
We're not recreating it.
What?
We're not recreating it.
Well, I could be the Doctor.
No.
And you could be the Dalek. What?
That's the only way it's going to work.
No, we need Tom, don't we?
Yeah. He would do it.
He'd jump out. Yeah, basically that floor there, Peter Davison pushed as Dalek out the window, falls down. It's up there. Here's the clip. It's not too busy actually, is it here? Okay, so not quite a TARDIS, but it is pretty much the same spot. And there we see Tower Bridge in the distance.
Such neglect. 100 years ago, this place would have been bustling with activity.
Might be again when we find out who's operating the time corridor.
Come on. The trouble with you, Tegan, is you have no imagination.
Just because I can't get worked up about a load of crumbling brickwork.
Okay, so now we're on Butler's Wharf, and part of the scene is Tegan is escaping from the two policemen who are chasing after with guns. So you're running on the here, where that white box is in the corner, that's where the TARDIS has landed. And at one point she then goes down some steps towards the water. There's somebody fishing there and the policeman just shoot the man fishing. Obviously it's quite controversial in its day because they were featuring policemen just shooting people, although they weren't obviously proper policemen. Yeah, I think it caused a bit of a stir back then. But yeah, looks very different today, obviously. All this was abandoned back in 1984. You can see the buildings across in the video as well. So if you're unwilling to be a Doctor or a Dalek, maybe you could be the assistant Tegan Jovanka, who's an Australian air hostess who actually runs down this in high heels, a crop top and leather miniskirt.
Two things.
Yes.
I never didn't agree to be the Doctor.
Oh, right.
And crop top, high heels and a skirt seems more like your attire. So I guess you are Tegan today.
I feel you're going to just be the policeman.
I have done that before.
You'd be a good Doctor, actually.
Being a policeman.
Yeah. Have you? Where?
The tower.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Background.
One day, folks, we will tell you. I have very little to my credentials, but both Tom and Danielle, there is a reason they're with me on this channel, and they are both my wonderful best friends. They are very, very talented and have got a lot on their CVs. One day we'll have a nice sit-down interview and ask you all about everything you've worked on, from
Happy Valley.
Valley to
Other things.
other
Emmerdale.
things. Emmerdale. No, amazing.
That's all you're getting.
That's what you're getting for now. Wait for the interview.
But at least the boathouse is happy.
Gentlemen, you've saved my life. I'm Colonel Archer, bomb disposal squad. I have to make an urgent call. May I use your radio? Please? Thank you. It's dead.
So Dan is just there, skulking underneath Butler's Wharf, trying to find these stairs that Tegan runs down, but I think they may be long gone or somewhere else different. It's tricky because the background you see this building, which would suggest they are here somewhere, but naturally we are 40 years removed and all this area has been done up, so I imagine things are just different, but we're in the right spot. It's in this area somewhere. But yeah, there we go. Resurrection of the Daleks. Right, there we go. 1984 Resurrection of the Daleks. Filming locations around Shad Thames and Butler's Wharf next to Tower Bridge. Yeah, that was really interesting. Seeing all that, how it's changed after 40 years. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this one. That pretty much concludes our London trip. So I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you very soon for our next video.